there, and good evening. My name is Peter Pelham, and I'm the news reporter today from the great city of the place where we live. Tonight we bring you breaking news, amazing stories, and other things that have happened. So sit tight, because now it's time for the news. Our first story this fine evening is about the president of the city, up there, being arrested. Taking us live on the scene, even though it's not live because we filmed it a couple of days ago, is a reporter who will tell you information. Stop staring at me.
You've committed crimes against Rockford here. It's a serious offence.
A government in chaos, as the President Amy Mann is arrested for corruption. 3 properties linked to Amy Mann were raided by the police, and aides shot at them as they attempted to dispose of evidence of the corruption. Meanwhile, Miss Mann was taken down to the cells while her aides shot at the police. She was taken to solitary confinement, where further questioning would happen.
Vice President Dempsey, could you write a warrant?
Upon being put into solitary confinement and under questioning, the charges were laid bare. The BBC was granted a statement by one of the arresting officers.
Mrs. Amy, ex-president of this place, B5, has been arrested on multiple counts of corruption. Thank you for your time and your service. This is ECPD out.
And so there she waits, awaiting extraction to The Hague, under the Geneva Convention Article 13 for crimes against humanity and high levels of corruption. This is Reporter Man, reporting out.
Thank you, Reporter Man, for that very important report on things that are important. Our next news story is that police brutality. There were protests in True North only a few weeks ago about police brutality. Personally, I've never been beaten up by the police. Private security, yes. But that's what happens when you don't pay your private security. But anyway, police brutality, that was it. We have a special report on some kind of footage found in... Footage found on a body cam somewhere. We'd like to alert our people and the audience watching that these images may be distressing. What the bloody hell is that?
The police force. They do a difficult job under difficult circumstances and put their lives in the way of danger every single day. But is there a problem with police brutality in the force? The following footage was found on a damaged body cam from some unknown location. It shows a police arrest after a shootout. An officer is shown beating a man for simply speaking.
Gentlemen, may I make a suggestion that you 3 against the wall silence whilst the police talk, and then I'm sure you'll get your fair say in what's needed, otherwise I'm going to have a few fractured skulls to deal with.
The threat of fractured skulls is brought in, indicating this may not be the first time. The cop then ups the ante.
You have to start with 5/7 in a kneecap or something? Is that what you want? Alright, put the fucking gun.
As a prisoner pleads to an unidentified person, he's suddenly tased, and then... so another. The cops psychotically laugh at this brutal treatment. Suddenly, a man recovers, only to be put down immediately. Without any kind of warning, the body cam footage shut off at this point. It would appear that police brutality is still a very real problem in this city. The officers in question have not been identified due to the poor quality of the body cam footage. This is Eric Smith reporting from a place.
Steve? No, Steve, seriously, Steve. What the hell is this? What is this?
Cheese and biscuits, sir.
I don't want cheese and biscuits! I want a bloody croissant! God, you just can't get the help around here. Ugh. Steve, you're fired.
I don't want to be fired.
Tough shit. Good Lord. Anyway. Thank you, Eric Smith, for that report on police brutality. Indeed, the police are a brutal, horrible, nasty, smelly force who didn't give me a parking ticket 25 minutes ago. Those evil men are evil and nobody likes the police! Anyway, next report. Let me just check my notes. No, swingers at the bar. Gay erotica. Anime. Oh, wait, no, this is just my YouTube playlist. Anyway, yes. We now have a report about a poor chap who topped himself at a lake. Very sad story. Lots of tissues required. Steve! Get me my bloody croissant! Are you that way? Steve!
A bird watcher sent the BBC this video footage. It shows a car speeding towards the lake, towards a watery grave. Oh my God! Jesus! The police and paramedics were quickly on scene to retrieve the unfortunately passed gentleman. The police were unwilling to give a reason for the suicide at the moment in time, and the media were moved on swiftly due to aggression.
You want a fucking new story? Here, have a fucking new story. Oh, guys, calm down, calm down.
And so another life is needlessly lost. This is Stephen Pillock, signing off.
There's got to be a croissant around here somewhere. I mean, come on. There's got to be one hidden down here somewhere. Somewhere in this area. There's a croissant. What? We're on? What do you mean we're on? What do you mean that we're on? Oh, I'm surrounded by amateurs. Anyway, thank you, Stephen Pillock, for that very intrusive report into the death of a dead man. Now everybody knows that he's dead. Everybody can attend the funeral and take photographs with their cell phones and, you know, generally just be a pain in the arse. Much like every other funeral that happens around here. Did you see that one that happened in Rockford? The president, he was driven down the road and, well, you know, they all fired machine guns whilst the vice president was trying to talk. Very sad. And that Lorenzo chap shot himself in the head because he's bloody stupid. Shot himself in the head because he's bloody stupid. Mind you, nobody could recognise him, but even so, why would you do that? But his funeral was a waste of time as well. More police brutality. Anyway, I'm getting distracted here. Whew. Tell you what, telling the news is difficult. I don't know how everybody does it. But it's on the last news story now, so we're getting there. So, long and short of it is, there was a hostage situation at the Midas garage only a few short hours ago. We take you live, except again it was recorded, to the situation. I will find my croissant.
The Midas garage, 7:30 p.m. Police surround the structure as a tense standoff ensures. Inside the building, 4 armed men have taken the mechanic hostage. Nobody knows what to do. SWAT are on guard nearby as one of the hostage takers looks out. Suddenly, the Sheriff Grey appears. Heading towards the side door inside the building, he seems to open some kind of communications. And then he's in. Negotiations have begun. The life of David Murr, the 37-year-old mechanic, lies in Grey's hands. Ekron Vulture, BBC reporter. Can I get any kind of comment on the situation currently unfolding inside the building, sir?
there's a negotiation going on currently. We're trying to negotiate to get the person's drawing.
The situation is tense. And then... calm falls over the city after an intense gunfight. All 4 hostage takers are down, and the hostage has been released, but a SWAT officer is also down.
It's died.
Well, I can't do it. I'm currently busy. You need to fucking do it yourself. Cut open his suit with some fucking scissors or some shit and put some gauze on his wounds.
The SWAT officer didn't make it. The hostage was willing to speak to the BBC after the incident. Thank you. Could you tell us what happened in your own words, gentlemen?
Alright, I was approached by 4 individuals here who said they were looking to talk to me. I thought, why the hell not? People in this town seem to be so cool. So I went into my private room, and they started questioning me about some security. They wanted to pay some money for some security needs. Then my former buddy, he turned and pressed the panic button, which allowed the situation to turn harsh into this hostage situation.
I was able to interview Chief Gray, who was the hostage negotiator in the situation. And can you confirm that you were the hostage negotiator in the past situation?
I can confirm that I was indeed the hostage negotiator.
Are you able to divulge any information in relation to what happened inside that store before the shootout?
I went in there, asked them what their demands were, as we typically do when we are dealing with a hostage situation. They answered with the typical demands. We want a vehicle, we want to get out of here. All of that. After a while of negotiating, going back in and out, we decided that it was not going to work, which is when that shootout happened.
Was the shootout your choice, your order, or did it happen on somebody else's authority?
I can't provide you that information.
What do you consider your department's performance was like in this particular operation?
I mean, my officers always do a good job. They're trained. They know what to do. If they have a situation going on like this, they know to wait for a supervisor to get on there and help them out. They know how to shoot a gun. They know when to shoot that gun. They always do a good job.
Sheriff Gray, thank you very much for your time today.
No problem.
This is Ekron Vulture reporting from Evo City. Back to the studio.
Thank you very much, Ekron Vulture, for that wonderful story about how a bunch of men shot another bunch of men with a gun. Or in this case, like 8 guns? Either way, a very brave response by the SWAT and the police officers, and that weird one that went inside and was like, "Oi, let's talk! We're gonna shoot ya, but let's talk anyway because we're clever!" Anyway, you may have noticed how my voice has consistently changed throughout the course of this. That's because I get excited to see it. You'll have to deal with it, but that is all the news that we had to bring you. We'd like to report that there will be a new city in the background appearing shortly. Yes, that's it. A new city that we'll be reporting from next week. And it's probably going to be something classic like this. So, yes, from me, Stephen Pelham, that's not my name, it's Peter Pelham. Peter Pelham, Peter Pelham, Peter Pelham. I knew that. And all the crew here at BBC News, except for Steve, who's still sacked! Oh. We wish you a very good night.
Nope. Oh, there's got to be a croissant around here somewhere. I mean, come on. There's got to be one hidden down here somewhere. Somewhere in this area. There's a croissant. What? We're on? What do you mean we're on? What do you mean that we're on? Oh, I'm surrounded by amateurs. Anyway, thank you, Stephen Pillock, for that very intrusive report into the death of a dead man. Now everybody knows that he's dead. Everybody can attend the funeral and take photographs with their cell phones and, you know, generally just be a pain in the arse. Much like every other funeral that happens around here. Did you see that one that happened in Rockford? The president, he was driven down the road and, well, you know, they all fired machine guns whilst the vice president was trying to talk. Very sad.